Okay, so people bring up the gods of different ways. Some people say the God is immaterial. Some people say the God is material. For the material people, they believe in the God. The God shows himself, reveals himself, prayer and thought, and to them, it seems like it's physically real. Then you have other people that believe God is not material. It's like out there in the cosmos somewhere, some kind of something. So what I'm thinking is, if they think that um, before the Big Bang, or after the Big Bang, or um, before time and space, because they think the God that's immaterial is outside of time and space. But what happens if tomorrow, which we're doing, they're starting up the Hadron Collider beam, and of course it's going to be 60 trillion times more powerful and faster than it was before. They're going to smash those particles to reveal new particles, because we already have the Higgs boson, and it's going to see if there's little black holes as well as new particles, and confirming parallel universes and multiverses. If they find this, then perhaps what they think they call God as the immaterial is an unknown force that combined a lot of stuff to start a lot of stuff. And we know the mysterious thing is the dark energy, dark matter. Why is there? What caused it? And perhaps, and I think this is what it's probably going to get down to. I mean, it's going to get down to this because science is always advancing, and we're going to find out what the hell happened. What it is eventually, and if it's tomorrow, or 5 years, or whatever. And what people thought is that what they think is God is the immaterial, outside time and space, is unknown force, something unknown that's still natural, not supernatural, that pulled and pushed and caused a lot of things. I think that's what's going to get to. And when we get to that point, once we find that what it is and what it ties into everything, and there's no going back because it explained what it was, that concept of an immaterial God will disappear. Believe it or not, if this is true, this will prove without a doubt to the world that there was no God. Absolutely. So this is a critical Hadron Collider beam experiment, because if they smash those particles and we find new particles, and find those little black holes, which confirm the multiverse and the parallel universes. We're talking past the Big Bang. We're talking past probably maybe a billion years. We're talking about that one, whatever you want to call it, force, element, whatever, that pulled things together, that started that thing together. Because we know the universe has no beginning, no end. And with the brand new theory of rainbow gravity that even shows that there was no Big Bang, might have not even have been a Big Bang, as well of the quantum theory with the general relativity, Einstein, that showed their universe had no beginning, no end. And if this is the case, this will destroy what people believe of God is immaterial. In other words, we're going past the dimension, 3, 4th, 5th dimension, and we explained that one thing that pulled and combined all the forces and laws of the universe together. This will destroy the whole concept of an immaterial God. Now, the people with the material, well, if they, they either keep up with science or don't. But if that's the case, this would be all over the news. I mean, in papers. So even the people that believe their material God would be totally non-existent, because this breakthrough would be on the news and papers. So those concepts of those gods, material, immaterial, will totally disappear. And so yeah, I'm with Dawkins. I mean, he's like, like of 1 out of 7, 7 being absolutely no God. He's like 6.9. He says 6, but then he went to like a 6.9. Because of course you can't say absolutely. But I think we're going to get to that point if we find and we smash little particles and we go beyond our space, we find that first force, the false laws of the universe and the laws of the universe. The concept of a material God would be totally blown away, non-existent, because we explained it with no immaterial God, and then or material God, obviously. So yeah, it's just I just made this video to show, because I have like 800 videos disproving gods, and I'm trying to make videos different to show that from what I've seen, people believe in 2 different gods. Well, the gods of their religion. The people that pray and believe, the ones that experience, that's the material God. But then you have the other ones that says the God cannot be seen, is immaterial. That's the immaterial God. And I just wanted them to show that people believe in 2 different gods. Some people believe in the material God, some people believe in immaterial God. And it just showed how science can destroy both, and will destroy both. So that concept of, well, we'll never know if there's a God, I think we'll actually know that there never was a God. And this could change the game big time. So yeah, being an atheist is the best. Freedom of all religion. Sticking with science just shows there's just no God. No God's needed. And an atheist society would be great. Because what I've seen from people that went from believers to atheists, they just become smarter. Because atheists make you think harder. How it makes you question things. Everybody becomes smarter. I think it would definitely make for better society, as Lawrence Krauss says. And I know the guy Tyson said something about aliens, very interesting, that aliens might have scoured our planet, and they decided, well, what we think, to them, they're highly advanced than us, we're not intelligent. They're like bypassing us. And that's why they not come and visit us. And or the other thing is, they're having their own galactic conflicts, and obviously our signal might be reason because it's so far away. So it's very interesting. So yeah, so this is great, going to the unknown, and nail in the coffin is going to be for the gods. God, nail in the coffin for the gods, any gods. And like I said, this show the world there never was a God. It'll be on the news and papers. It'll change the whole world. It would change the whole world. This experiment we're doing, and we're going to the unknown, can change the whole world. Because we are getting to this point, that we can explain all. Because from what I've seen, pretty much any answer that I put in Google that I had a question about science, I could find. Why the shapes of the galaxies are. Why Mars used to have water, why planets used to have water, why Earth is not the only planet that has water, and so forth, and even from evolution. And like I said, there's more evidence against any kind of God than a God. And Dawkins knows this, and all the atheist scientists know this, because there's 98% atheist scientists. So we're gonna get there, man. Explain all existence, and then when we explain the how, then we can go into the why. It's gonna be an interesting time to live. Peace out, folks.